Hey guys, it's Abby from Make Life a Runaway, and I'm here with my weekly makeup basket. Y'all, look, I didn't think I'd get to film this week, but everything aligned, and we are filming. It is Friday, probably the day you're watching is the day I'm filming, but this is last week's basket, last week's products, along with some stuff right there. And then we are still playing with the green eyeshadows. So I'm going to take you guys along to talk about some of these products. And then we have a theme today. Woo, y'all know we've been doing the themes about once a month for weekly makeup basket. We did Real Housewives of New Jersey. We did 90 Day Fiancé. And today we're going to do YouTubers. So some of the YouTubers I talk about don't film makeup content. So for them, I'm going to choose makeup that like inspired by them, but then the people who talk about makeup will pick maybe some of their favorites. So if that sounds like something you like to watch, then just keep watching. Here we go. Also for the Morty fam who says it's not a weekly makeup basket without him, he is busy, large and in charge. We just got home from a walk, so he was in his crate for 25 minutes and he acts like the worst thing ever. So he's kind of pouting right now. But he's here. Alright guys, so I want to talk a little bit about the green eyeshadows. I didn't get to film a Get Ready With Me to post this week, but that is the goal for next week. So I do have a green look on my eyes today, and to use that, we use the ColourPop Kathleen Lights collaboration palette, which is Dream Street. So we put on top, I believe this is called Magical, so that's in this outer crease, and then this coral color, which I think is called Spark, is more so in the crease, and then Mermaid Boy is on the lid. So it's just an easy 3 eyeshadow look. Really love it. I think it's just simple but still has a fun pop of color. I did do a green look with the Urban Decay, and I did basically a lot of neutrals in the crease, and then I put Big Sky on the lid, and that was also a really pretty look that actually inspired the one we have today from Dream Street. So we went through those 2. I've only gotten through 3 palettes. Yeah, I've only gotten through 3 palettes at this point. So we did At Forest Sight, the Raw Beauty Christy and ColourPop collaboration. And for this one, I did Old Growth in the crease. Then I put Chantilly on the lid and a little bit into the crease. And then I did Emerald City, this green color. I did it like an eyeliner. So that it was like really just like a little pop of green, and that was a really pretty combination as well. So this week, let me know what palette you guys want to see me use from these. If you're not sure what palettes I'm pulling from, it's in my last makeup organizational video, but I was thinking I would use this one, the Makeup Revolution, the Emily Edit, the Wands palette, because so many people had commented and liked the comments about this palette in that video. So I was thinking maybe we would dive into this because it's kind of a classic here on YouTube. But let me know, we can use one of the other ones as well. So that's just a little recap on the palette. I didn't do my nails this week, but since we talked so much about nail polishes last week, I did decide to pick up another Orally polish from CVS, the Orally Breathable Treatment Plus Color, and this one's called Growing Young. But I thought this coral color would be such a pretty spring color since it's almost officially spring, I think tomorrow. So I thought this would be really pretty to use, so we'll try that out this week. Oh, okay, 21 Days of Beauty. I am going to get 2 products. One of my no-buy rules was if there was a great sale, I would allow myself to get something, or if there was something limited edition that came out that I really wanted to get, I would allow myself to get it. So I looked through all the 21 Days of Beauty sale items online and in the flyer they send in the mail. And I'm going to get this Sunday, March 21st, they are going to have the MAC traditional blushes on sale half off for Platinum and reward members. platinum. What's the other one called? You have to be like their certain tier. Like it's not available to everyone. Also, when the Gimme Brow goes on sale, I forget what date that is. I have it written down. I'm going to get the Gimme Brow because it'll be half off on its sale date. And that's one of my favorite. And full price, it's $24. So I wanted to pick one up, maybe two, while it's on sale because that's a go-to product for me. So we are going to purchase those. Two products I want to talk about, and then we're going to get into our theme. I tried out the Makeup Revolution soap styler, and this week for the very first time, it's been in my collection for months. Finally tried it, and guys, I love it. Here's what I love. You just take this little brush and you like scrub it in there, and you think nothing's happening. Even when you apply it, you think nothing's happening, at least for me. But what I find it does, and I kind of got this idea from Jessica Braun and her latest like makeup hacks video, is it allows my eyebrow pencil to kind of go directly where it needs to go. I did that today. So I put this on, I do my eyebrow pencil, and then I just threw a Gimme Brow over top. So it's not the traditional like soap brow look that I went for, because I don't think my brows are like long enough to make that happen. But I found a great use for this product and I really like it. So we're going to leave this in my collection. I challenge you guys, if you have products in your collection that you just haven't used, use it. See if you like it. See if you even like it. Maybe it's something you haven't used in a long time so you don't remember, or maybe it's something you've never ever used. Pull it out, y'all. Pull it out. Okay, and finally, the blush. I just needed to shout it out. MAC Crisp Whites. This was a limited edition color years ago, but I always just kind of blow it off in my collection, but I just think it's so pretty and natural, and it just adds like that light blush look to my face. I just really like it, and I feel like you can't overdo it with this blush, which is like my favorite way to use blushes. So I really enjoy it. That's actually the only blush I used this week. I didn't even get to the other ones that we pulled because I was loving that one so much, but we'll still put it back. So, theme. We got a theme, guys. We got a theme. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to my YouTube app. I'm going to go to my library so I can look at my history, and I'm going to pull makeup based off of my history. So, and this is actually really good because this is a really good selection of people that I watch regularly. Oh, I'm so excited. Some of these people do not film makeup content, so I'm obviously can't pull a makeup product that they have recommended, but I'm gonna do like I've done in the past where their personalities inspire me to pull a particular makeup item. So I'm gonna put back some of these items that we pulled for last week, and then we will shop the stash based on YouTubers this week. Woo! Okay, first up we have AshleyandChase, and this is their vlog channel. Her primary channel is called Till Vacuum Do Us Part, and she does cleaning, like motivation. She does DIYs, a lot of home decorating type content, and then her vlogs are a little bit of behind the scenes, what they're up to, that kind of thing. So she actually, the makeup she talked about, and she actually inspired me to buy, is, oh man, she doesn't even talk about makeup that often on her channel. So I feel like when people aren't really into makeup and they recommend a product, it's probably like a pretty good product or a pretty easy to use product. So what she recommended are the Maybelline, I've talked about these a lot on my channel, the Super Stay Matte Ink, and I have two that are in my Makeup Bathroom Express that I talked about last week, but this particular one is called 15 Lover. They have so many colors in this line, and this product is very love or hate. So I would say pick up one and see if you like it, and then maybe pick up some other colors. But I love this, and she's actually the one that inspired me to purchase it, oddly enough. So this is going to be the first item we picked. Okay, next up we have HKittyVlogs. She's actually the channel I was referencing, I think, in my last video where I said I've gone back and watched a lot of her old content. and I think I forgot to link her. Sorry about that. But I watch her vlogs every morning if she has posted one. She posts 3 to 4 times a week, and her channel, she has a primary channel that used to be makeup inspired. Now it's mostly grocery hauls, and then she has her vlog that is just her everyday life. So she doesn't really talk about makeup too much anymore. She talks about skincare, and she does get a lot of like the TikTok popular products as well. But the thing I like about Melissa is she's very practical. She's very much a real person, and I just find myself relating to a lot of what she says and what she does. And she's also kind of inspired us to keep a little bit more food on hand, and it's been so helpful. Like a month ago when we had that snowstorm, we were in our house for a week because our streets didn't get plowed. So it was a week in our house. And because we've kind of gotten in the habit of buying a lot of extra food, started with the pandemic, but then people like Melissa's channel has really inspired us to keep it going. We didn't have any problems. We had all our favorite foods in the house. We had what we needed, and everything was fine. So I just really appreciate like that practical type of information. So when I think about like practical makeup products that really like they just work regardless if someone doesn't wear a lot of makeup or not, they probably wear this product, and we're gonna go with concealers. Should have done like a lip gloss, or not lip gloss, but like lip treatment, lip balm. But I feel like concealers is the second best category for her. It's just so practical, and I find even low maintenance makeup wearers or people who are like, I don't wear makeup, they still wear concealer for the most part. So the one that I want to pull that I find myself gravitating to a lot are really these two. The CoverGirl, which actually I think did she recently talk about one of these? Maybe not. You know, you watch so much content, you forget where you see stuff. But these two are my favorite. Again, I talk about them a lot on my makeup, in my makeup collection videos and my weekly makeup baskets, because I think they're just so practical. They're so affordable. They're great. They have a lot of color ranges in the lines. So this is L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear, and then we have the CoverGirl True Blend Undercover, and I wear 355 Vanilla in the L'Oreal, and then I use 120 Classic Ivory. Is it 120? Oh, L400 Classic Ivory. So we're going to pull these two, because what is more practical than a concealer from the drugstore? Am I right? Am I right? Okay, next up we have Julia and Hunter, and they are a vlog channel. They are a husband and wife. They used to live in Texas, but they recently moved to Nashville, Tennessee. And I honestly don't watch them as much as I used to, but I do, I would say for every video they post, I watch about every third or fourth one. Here's where it went wrong.
The Adventures of Top Knot and Caterpillar Brows.
Y'all, please excuse my husband. He has nicknames for everybody that I watch. So the husband has really long hair, so it's always in a bun, so that's why he's Top Knot. And then Julia has really, really naturally bushy eyebrows. Sorry, it's not very nice. If you have bushy eyebrows, Jared apologizes for calling her that. I kind of stopped watching them around the pandemic, because when the pandemic was like full swing, like March, April, May, around that time. Quiet on the set? It's clear, so you're probably just missing it. So yeah, when the pandemic was in full effect, they were out there still traveling, and this is just me being petty, but at that time I found it really hard to relate to when, you know, we're in the house and we're like not really sure what's happening, all of that stuff. Obviously this is all a year-ish ago at this point, and so I've kind of let some of that stuff go, but in the moment I just couldn't relate to it, and I have made it a point personally to not like pandemic shame people. Like I don't think that's my place, and I don't want to waste my energy doing it. So part of that is just to avoid people who make you want to do that. But I've let go of those feelings. We're all out and about, and people, you don't know who's vaccinated and who's not at this point. So it's just like a mute point at this point. So what?
Moot.
Moot. Moot? A moot?
Moot point.
a moot point at this point. Wait, just a mute point. Okay, anyways. So I do find myself watching them more. And they're so glamorous. Like, I can't relate to anything they say or do at all. Like, she has all name brand makeup. But recently, she has been doing more with drugstore makeup. And I can't remember in particular what brand she's been using. She does a lot of home decor and a lot of fashion. So I think in honor of her doing more drugstore foundations, we should pick a drugstore foundation together. So let's go in, and the one that's kind of getting my attention, please hold. Okay, I'm thinking about, sorry Morty. He lives in the danger zone. He just stays there knowing, because he's right down there, knowing his life is at risk down there. Okay, this actually is in the same line as the concealer, so they go together. But this is L2 CoverGirl True Blend, and this one is Classic Ivory as well. I do like this product. I think it's nice. It's not too drying. Kind of has just a natural finish to it. So we'll go ahead and pull that. I really like going back to this foundation as well. Jared's researching moot. Mute. Can we get a spelling, please? All right, while he does that. Next.
M-O-O-T.
M-O-O-T.
Plural moot points. An issue that is subject to or open for discussion or debate, to which no satisfactory answer is found.
Well, there you go. This channel actually goes in the same line. This is Kristin Casper. If you guys have been with me for a while, you know I used to be obsessed. Oh my gosh, so obsessed with her channel. I've kind of stepped back a little bit. She's gone back and deleted all her vlogs because she's trying not to have her kids in her videos, which I respect that 100%. But I watched those in real time for years, like literally 3.5 years. So I feel like a part of me is just gone, and she doesn't post as often as she used to, and she's kind of navigating away from vlogs and sharing so much of her personal life and going towards cleaning stuff, which I do love those channels, but I just, I'm just heartbroken. I'm just going through a grieving period.
You gotta pick your battles.
Gotta pick my battles.
You're not the only one.
Oh, hold on. Wait, we got an article. Moot or mute point. So Kristen, like I said, she's mostly been a vlogging channel, touches of cleaning. Now she's mostly a cleaning and organizational channel and some DIY. But okay, let me grab it. The reason I know about my favorite lip product to this day is because of Kristin Kasper. And y'all know what we're talking about. Let's say it together. Too Faced Melted Matte and Queen Bee. What? The best. The absolute best. It's a little bit of a mauve pink color, long wearing, looks great with everything. I know about her because of Kristin Kasper. And for that, my heart will always be true to Kristin Kasper. Okay, this is Juicy Jazz. This is actually her vlog channel, but you guys all know her makeup channel, I know. But this is just the most recent video I watched from her, was her hauls from Target, Ross, Ulta, Five Below, and Home Goods. I love, you can see like there's a red line in everything she posts, except I don't watch a lot of pampering videos, self-care videos for some reason. I don't know. But I love her so much. So much of my makeup is inspired by her and Jessica Braun. I love Jasmine is her name. Did I call her Jasmine before? I think I just said Juicy Jazz. Her real name is Jasmine. So the one product that is really coming to the forefront of my mind is, it's a pressed powder, another CoverGirl. Wow, CoverGirl, look at her, all up in my channel today. This CoverGirl Clean Fresh. I'm pretty sure I bought this because of her. I have the color 120 Fair, so it's fair in this line. And it is nice. I really enjoy using it. I talked about last week how I really enjoy pressed powders right now opposed to loose powders. So we'll pull this in honor of Jasmine. Honestly, a lot of my collection is because of her. Like I said, What else? I'm on the spot. I can't think about it. A lot of e.l.f. products I've gotten from her because she does focus more so on affordable makeup. Oh, this palette I think I got because of her, the ColourPop nude palette. She loves this one. I think she's the one who inspired me to get it. I don't know. She does use a lot of high-end stuff as well, but she focuses on affordable, easy to get to makeup, and a lot of my wish list items are because of her. So yeah, we love our Jasmine in this house. Okay, this channel is kind of interesting. Miya Lashae. I found on my Explore page on YouTube a year ago because she was doing like apartment move-in videos, decorating, organizational videos. I love all the content that she posts, but then she does daily vlogs, and through the daily vlogs, I'm like, I think we live in the same city. So I got on her Instagram, and some of my former students from when I was in education follow her. So I messaged one of them and I'm like, do you know her? And they're like, yeah. Like, yeah, we're best friends. We grew up together. I'm like, that is so crazy. So I don't know her personally, and she doesn't know me either, but that connection draws me into her a little bit more as well. But her content is really fun. Again, it's mostly vlog content, and she recently moved again, so she talks a lot about that. She's super young. She's 21 years old, and she just launched her own business, and I think that's really inspiring. She's a young mom. She seems to do really well with her daughter. She does a lot of talk of like wigs and makeup and fashion, so I really like her channel. She's one of those channels I don't miss anything that she posts. I don't think I have purchased anything that she has mentioned. I don't think there's any makeup products that she's talked about that I have purchased. I don't think she wears, I don't think she wears a lot of makeup, but when she does, it's kind of like nicer stuff like Fenty Beauty and Gucci. So I'm trying to think like what product would describe her. Like, she is really nice. She's really sweet. Like, you can kind of tell her down to earth in the video, or how down to earth she is in the video. She's always glowing. Highlighter. I knew when I said I didn't know what product to pick, it was going to be a highlighter. So she's glowing like through her personality, but also like her skin is just really healthy and pretty as well. So I think she deserves a highlighter. And when I think about like a glowing, healthy highlighter, I'm trying to think like what comes to mind for that. These are all of my highlighters. You know we gotta go with the MAC. Duh. Okay. We're gonna go with the MAC Double Gleam, and this is really nice because it's a product that can be really natural or it can be really in your face, just depending on how much you apply, how much you build it up on your face. And this is one of my favorites, so we'll pull that. And I think a highlighter is like a perfect way to describe Miya, so love that. Next up we have Clancy Burke. Do you guys watch her? She is a news anchor in Ohio, and she posts vlogs on her channel. So her vlogs have a little bit of everything, makeup. She doesn't really talk about fashion that much, just her day-to-day life, what it's like being a news reporter, all of that. What I like about Clancy is she's really dramatic, which I think makes her really good for like TV and having a channel. She's like dramatic in like a down-to-earth, real human type way. She just is easily excitable, which I really appreciate. And her boyfriend has started to vlog a little bit more, Zach, and he's really funny. Like, his personality is so like dry humor, sarcastic, but he's really like, you can tell, like a nice person, so none of it like feels offensive or anything. It's just really funny to hear him describe stuff, and she'll always be like, Zach, film Zach's tips on whatever. Like last time it was to get over a hangover, and he's like, Clancy wanted me to give you guys Zach's tips, so here they are. So I just think that's really funny and really cute that they are doing that together. But she wears a lot of bright lipstick. She wears a lot of natural makeup. She's very excitable. I kind of think about a palette when I think about that. Some palettes are kind of neutral, but they just have these like wild pops of color that sometimes you didn't expect from a palette. I know we have all those green palettes, so I wasn't sure I wanted to pull a palette here as well, but it is themed basket week, so we gotta go with it. You know, honestly, the one that comes to mind is the chocolate gold bar. This is by Too Faced, and I think this is the perfect palette. It smells good, It has a lot of neutral colors, but it has a lot of like excitable colors. Like this pink makes me think of Clancy because she wears that kind of color on her lips. It has like these shimmering, popping, sparkling, very vibrant colors that are a little bit unexpected, but it also has some neutral colors to balance it out. I think this is the best way to describe her. Also, she has clubbed thumbs like I do, so that's really cool because not a lot of people have those. So that's what my thumbs are called because they're like thicker. They're called club thumbs. But anyways, we'll pull this in honor of our girl Clancy. Okay, so the next one is Hey It's Mandy. She is a cleaning channel. I find Mandy to be very relaxing. I also love that she's a smaller channel because you can interact with creators in general more when they're smaller channels for the most part. But her videos are very calming. I like that she talks through her cleaning videos because usually when I watch cleaning videos, I'm cleaning too. So if there's music playing, I can't always look over and see what's happening. But if they're kind of just saying what they're doing while they do it, it helps keep me motivated and makes me feel like I'm hanging out with a friend when I'm doing my dishes. Mandy doesn't really talk about makeup on her channel. She doesn't vlog too much. Sometimes she'll sprinkle it in, but she's mostly a cleaning channel, and her house is probably the same size house as I have, so kind of like a smaller cottagey type home. Very practical. Her house is very clean. Just very human. I love that. I feel like that's so hard to find on YouTube. So that makes me think of a makeup product that is very natural, enhances your beauty, but isn't too much on your face. And I'm kind of moving towards a bronzer? Maybe bronzer. Oh, I kind of want the NARS bronzer. Okay, yeah, let's do that. So, alright. If any of these channels watch this video, I would die. I just love it so much. They'll probably be like, what? Anyways, NARS Laguna. This is classic. I think this is a classic product. It's been around as a classic product for a long time in the beauty community. It's very natural. It's very easy to work with. It's very buildable. It enhances your features, and it makes your face look nice and vibrant. But it's not going to look overdone. It's not going to look like too much. It's just going to give you that very easygoing look. I just love this so much. And I got the sample a few months ago, and I don't know why I waited years until I purchased it, but I love this so much. And I think it's a good inspired by Mandy product because it's just so easygoing, easy to get along with. It's just a really great product. Okay, I want to spotlight a channel real quick. I don't really have a makeup product to associate with them, but I just recently found her channel, so I wanted to talk about it because I think it's like, she's just very inspiring. So it's the Minimal Mom, and her channel is all about having less and kind of the emotional impact that has on you to have less in your life. And I just find it very inspiring. So the very first video that I watched from her that I would encourage you guys to watch is minimalist self-care and how I look at it differently now. And I just think that's such a great video because it's about kind of what we in a society calls self-care, which is actually kind of escaping, like where you kind of turn everything off and you go inward, versus another idea of self-care, which is actually treating yourself to an experience or to doing something that you enjoy, something that's going to lift your mood and lighten your heart. And I just think that's like, it really like resonated with me. And I sent it to a lot of my clients and some of my friends. And I just wanted to highlight her channel because I've been watching her videos here and there, and I just find it really inspirational to take minimalism, not so much in the idea of like you have one chair and one desk like you see a lot on the social media, where you have like normal things but not too many things, and kind of the emotional toll it has on you to own a lot of things. And she talks about like a silent to-do list, how like if you have too much stuff, you always have this running list in your head of things you have to do, and it just drains your energy. And if you can kind of navigate that and pull some of those things out of your day, then you can quiet that list a little bit. So I just had to highlight her. No makeup associated. I just think she's awesome. Okay, we have Brooke. Brooke is a vlogger. She's a podcaster. She's really young. I think she's 23, and I just really like watching her grow up and mature and to take care of herself and just share that journey with us. I think it's really great. How would Brooke break down into a makeup product? I know she like product-wise, she loves the IT Cosmetics CC+. Like, I think that's all she uses. And I think she uses the Tarte Shape Tape concealer, but since we already picked those categories, I'm trying to think what else. So you think about glow up, we've already picked a highlighter, like that would be like a nice idea, but maybe like a glowy blush to kind of, you know, I don't know, to think of her. Let's see here. Do we have a glowy blush? Oh yeah, okay, we gotta go with these. Let's pull the Milani blushes. These are Milani. This one is Dulce Pink. And then this other one is Berry Amore. And then I do have the classic Luminoso in here. Let's pull that out. Okay, it was actually in this container. But here's the classic Luminoso. The most beautiful, glowy, natural finish blush if the color tone fits you, but I feel like they have other colors in the line that are just as glowy and pretty and nice to use. Okay, I mentioned Holley. I'm not going to pick a makeup product, but I will just spotlight her for a second. Holley Gabrielle. She is more of a vlogging channel. She is a nurse. She just moved, oh my gosh, I forget where she moved from. It was like a really cold state in the Midwest to Nashville, Tennessee, actually. So she's just talking, she does a lot of day in the life, but she's talking about her experience of moving. But she's a really positive person, so I just wanted to shout her out real quick. Okay, I have to shout this family out. I don't really have a makeup product associated to them, but Knorpp and South. They are a family of 11, and they are daily vloggers, or like every other day vloggers. They are so interesting. I know I've talked about them before on my channel, but I just think their lives are so fascinating, and I'm in it. I feel like a family member. I never miss a video from them, and they moved into a house they bought, and they need to renovate it. So they did some minor things to it so that they could live there for a while, and then they just moved into a rental so they can go ahead and renovate their first home. And I feel like I'm moving along with them. I'm helping them decorate. I'm eating dinner with them. We're working on a house together. I'm in it. Okay, and of course, this would not be a video without Jessica Braun. I text one of my friends, Christina, every time Jessica Braun has a video come out, because Christina watches her too, and we're like, Jessica is such a good salesman. Like, she has us wanting binders and cookware and pots and pans and makeup. Like, she makes us want it all. She is so good, but I love everything Jessica posts. Her vlog channel is over on her husband's channel. They just announced they're not going to do weekly vlogs for a little while because they did them for a year straight and they just want a break, which I get, but my heart is so sad. So many of the products in my collection are because of Jessica, but we got to talk about a classic here, which is the Revlon Photo Ready. Y'all, they don't make this anymore, but Jessica was hot on this for a long time, so I think we got to pull it in honor of Jessica. There are so many other things in my collection that we could pull in honor of Jessica, but we've already gotten pretty much every item at this point for every category. So we'll call it at that, but I love her channel so much. I want to shout out one more channel here because I know y'all watch her every week as well. We are talking about my girl Jen from Glam Moms. Ugh, love her so much. I love that she's posting vlogs now. I love that she's doing every other week makeup baskets. And I also love that she's exploring with different styles of content. I feel like watching her videos is truly like hanging out with a best friend. And I sit there and I watch her 40-minute vlogs where she's just talking about whatever she wants to talk about. And I'm like, that's her girl. Yeah, I agree. Like, I feel like I'm talking to a girlfriend. I love it so much. So I wanted to pull these in honor of Jen. We both learned about them from Jessica. And I should mention, Jen and I have also talked about the influence that Jessica Braun has, and we were both influenced to buy these. These are the MAC Glow Play blushes. I cheer up and so natural. So I wanted to pull these in honor of Jen, but they are still a little bit of a tribute to Jessica Braun as well. So these are all the products that we have. We usually end up pulling a lot of products for these themed makeup products, and I don't always get to all of the ones that we pull, but I just think it's fun to talk about a subject together and incorporate makeup into it. I really appreciate you guys being so kind in the comments. Last week, when I said I hope you still enjoy the weekly makeup basket series, even though I'm not buying a lot of makeup right now, or any makeup, well, some, okay, y'all know the gray areas. Okay, anyways, so that just means so much, and I'm glad that we can keep being creative and pulling items from the makeup collection and just really enjoy exploring it. So we're about halfway. The end of March will be halfway through the 6-month no-buy. And I would say for the most part, it's going pretty well. I do feel myself getting a little bit more itch to purchase things when I watch beauty videos. So I'm just being sure to write them on my wish list and stay strong, except for the sale items that I mentioned to you guys that I'm going to pick up. So that is going to be everything that we pull for the week. We have quite a selection of products to use. I'm so excited. I would love to know down in the comments, do you watch any of these channels, or were any of them new? And then let me know if you recommend any channels. I would love to check them out. I'm kind of in this place with YouTube where I've identified these channels that I feel like are my best friends, and I only watch them. And a lot of them, we talked about my best friends today, okay? And I also have really hooked on to people who post more often, like the vloggers, the daily vloggers, because I just feel like it's just so relatable, and it's kind of like old school YouTube. I just really enjoy the content. And I'm, because of my no-buy, not watching as much beauty content because it makes me want to purchase makeup. So I have to be very like strong when I watch it, like having a good day, not influenced. But anyways, I am glad you guys are here. I'm glad you took time to watch this video, and I'm glad that I had time to film it for you guys this week. So I'm actually going to go edit it right now. Then I'll train my last client for the day, and then it will be a weekend time. Well, I teach a class tomorrow morning, but either way, we're going to Target tonight. So, ooh. I hope you guys are all well. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!